Impressive Reusable Molding Putty lets you make a mold anytime you want. It's not a silicone and there is no limit to the number of molds that you can make. In this video, I will show you how to make a quick and easy epoxy putty casting using the Impressive Putty. And then I will remelt that same mold and make a new mold that I will cast with a heat formable plastic. So take the Impressive Putty out of the bag and heat it in the microwave. This 3-ounce size softens in 15 to 20 seconds. It can be hot out of the microwave, so be careful. Let it cool so you can handle it easily. At this point, the putty is soft and formable. Knead the Impressive Putty a bit to make sure the temperature is equalized throughout it, and try to smooth out the surface. Then press in your shape or press the Impressive Putty over your shape. Either way works. Impressive Putty can handle temperatures to about 205 degrees Fahrenheit, but due to hysteresis, after it has softened it won't actually re-harden until it's below about 85 degrees to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, making it comfortable to work with. This also makes it really work well for two-part molds because one half won't stick to the other half unless both sides are heated and softened. I am placing this mold in the freezer to cool and solidify faster. You know the mold is ready to go if you press it and your fingerprint doesn't show. Now you pull out the original shape and in this case, press in your casting material. You can cast with many different materials like epoxy, urethane, soaps, waxes, polymer clays, regular clay, quick cure concrete, heat formable plastic, and lots of others which I can't think of right now. I'm using a epoxy putty that I got at the hardware store. There's also a lot of art and crafting epoxy putties out there as well that work very well. Use any one that you're comfortable with. Impressive Putty mold will also work with UV curing resins as long as you can get the UV light into the epoxy. So open molds will work, but you don't want to use a two-part closed mold. You can also add pigments into the epoxy putty to change the color if you like, or you can paint the final part when you're done. So just stuff the epoxy putty into the Impressive Putty mold and smooth it out. And you should definitely be using gloves while handling the epoxy, so do what I say to do, not what I actually did here. Oops. The Impressive Putty is firm enough to handle the pushing and prodding when you're pushing in the epoxy putty, but it can tear if it's bent too much. So you wouldn't be able to flip the mold inside out like you would with a ComposiMold. Well, that worked well. Now it's time to make a new mold, and we'll re-soften this Impressive Putty to start the process again. It's the same thing. We'll heat it in the microwave. We'll press in the casting material. In this case, it would be a heat formable plastic, and we will recast it. So here's the process. Again, if you don't have a microwave, you can use any heat source like a double boiler or even a heat gun. But be careful if you're using a heat gun or a stove that you don't overheat the Impressive Putty so it burns. That would damage it so it wouldn't re-soften it. So just showed you the pressing in your part that you're duplicating. Let that cool and then pull that out of your Impressive Putty. The heat formable plastic is heated in hot water. It needs to be heated to above about 160 degrees Fahrenheit. The plastic turns clear when it is hot enough and you can form this into shapes. The plastic probably won't burn you, but the water might, so be careful. After kneading the heat formable plastic together, I pressed this heat formable plastic into the Impressive Reusable Molding Putty. The plastic takes a bit of time to cool and solidify. I could have placed this in the freezer to cool it faster, but I was trying to make this cool hyper time lapse video of it cooling, but it wasn't really as exciting as I hoped. Slowly turns white. That took about 15 to 20 minutes for it to cool in real time. Now pull it out of the mold, and voila! A small piece of the Impressive Putty broke off in the mold, so I used scissors to pull that out. That damaged the mold a little bit, so I would need to remake this mold to make more of the same dinosaur shapes. And that is the cool part. Mistakes happen, but you're not wasting money, you just remake the mold. It's fast and easy. Save the Impressive Putty by sticking it into a plastic bag, and you can remelt and reuse that anytime you want in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.